Welcome to the sixth and final part of the Liner 21 series on Stena E-Flexer ships. Today, we will be looking at the Guillaume de Normandie, which, as of mid-2025, is the newest addition to this impressive series of ships. (194.7 meters long, 27.8 meters wide, draft 6.5 meters, measured at 36,708 gross tons. These are the technical specifications of the newest ship in the Brittany Ferries fleet. The Guillaume de Normandie is thus almost 20 meters shorter than the standard ships in the E-Flexer series. The reason for this is size restrictions in Ouistreham, the French home port of the Guillaume de Normandie. Since the ship was christened and commissioned on the 28th of March, 2025, the new vessel has been operating on the Portsmouth, Ouistreham route, the port of Caen. The Guillaume de Normandie replaces the ferry Normandie on this route, which operated here for over 30 years and now plies the Mediterranean between France and North Africa. Like all its sister ships, the vessel was built in China at the China Merchant Shipyard in Ouistreham. The shipyard, which had virtually no experience in building large RoPax ferries at the start of the Stena E-Flexer program, has since worked its way up to become the global market leader in this type of ship. In terms of its propulsion system, the Guillaume de Normandie is a hybrid ship that combines batteries, electric propulsion and an LNG-based combustion engine depending on the sailing situation. The combustion engines are two Wärtsilä 12V46DF dual-fuel engines, each developing 13,740 kilowatts at 600 revolutions per minute. Using this system, a speed of 23 knots is achieved. The battery drive has 12 megawatt-hours of installed battery power at its disposal, enabling a speed of 17.5 knots on battery power alone. The batteries are charged by the LNG propulsion engines, the auxiliary engines or, ideally, during port layovers via the shore power connection. When we board the ship and take the main staircase marked in red, we immediately encounter a new feature on Deck 6, the Couchettes Plus Lounge. Instead of the usual armchairs for passengers who have not booked a cabin, the Guillaume de Normandie has this lounge, which offers two large dormitories, between which there is a lounge exclusively for this area. There are almost 80 beds available here, and the lounge with a small buffet area offers 100 seats. For group bookings in this area, for example school classes, breakfast is included in this lounge. The first port of call for passengers on Deck 7 is the information desk. Here you can also see a small statue of the ship's namesake, Guillaume de Normandie, or William the Conqueror. The horse statues opposite the reception desk were taken from the predecessor ship Normandie. The promenade on Deck 7 leads forward past the duty-free shop. At the very front of Deck 7 is the main restaurant, Riva Bella, named after the beach in Ouistreham. With its blue and sand-colored interior, the beach theme is aptly reflected by the interior designers. Figura Architecture from Gothenburg is responsible for the entire interior design of the Guillaume de Normandie, having been commissioned by Stena RoRo to design the interiors of all E-Flexer ships. The interior designers also reference Normandy themes in the large central bar in the atrium on Deck 8. The colourful armchairs are reminiscent of the parasols on Deauville Beach. The walls in this area feature the half-timbered pattern that is very typical of Normandy. The day lounge is located on the port side at the front of Deck 8. On the starboard side, you will find the Le Jardin self-service restaurant. At the very front of Deck 8, as on the other Brittany E-Flexer ships, you will find the exclusive Sea Club lounge. This lounge can be used for an additional fee and is particularly suitable for travellers who want a little more peace and quiet during the crossing. On Deck 7, 8 and 9, the 222 passenger cabins are located in the aft part of the superstructure, providing 776 berths together with the aforementioned couchettes. The total passenger capacity is 1,300, who are looked after by a crew of 100. The picture shows a 4-bed inside cabin. And a suite with its own aft terrace. The vehicle decks of the Guillaume de Normandie offer 2,219 lane meters for rolling cargo and cars on decks 3 and 5, plus 176 lane meters exclusively for cars on deck 5. Loading can be carried out on decks 3 and 5 using a double-deck system at the bow and stern. That was the first season on the Stena E-Flexers on Liner 21. We hope you enjoyed it and, of course, we welcome likes and comments. In the near future, we will be looking at more E-Flexers from Liner 21 and will continue this series with reports on these ships here. We hope you'll join us.